Oh, well, hello. Hello. How art thou? And let me put a Shondo in my own chat. Shondo to the people, as you should come in. Child. Yeah, I gotta go back and watch that. What's going on, people? Hey, Chantel. Hey, Des. Hey, Blazing. Hey, Nicole Stevens. Shondo, boo. Shondo to all y'all in the chats. Wanted to say hey. Child. Oh. Hey, Tamara and Nichelle. Blazing, I ain't seen you in a minute. Where you been hiding? Stop playing with me, Blazing. You need to hit me off channel, offline, okay? Cause you be hiding. And I hate that you be hiding. Hey, Ask April. Ciao. I have a couple things to say. Oh dear God. Oh dear God. Oh, oh Lord. Oh dear God. The fact that I am starting this live and I am already dying of laughter should tell y'all how I feel. Oh, I just got a haircut today, y'all. I feel so good. Oh, I feel like a human. Because what was growing up underneath here was not for public consumption. So I got my do-rag on. Ooh, to get this head right. Hey, Drew's girl, Wallace. Hey, Merkaba. Hey, Lori Taylor. Hey, Mimi. 126. Hey, Patty Duke. Child. I got a couple things that I'm going to say. Give the people a few minutes. Mm. Mm. Oh boy. Child. So era yeah, just read the title. Oh Lord. Just read the title. Lord. Hey, Raphael. Mm. Let me have another swig of this good drink to help me out, because Lord, I have a couple things on my mind. See the matching yellows? Yellow hat, yellow rubber on my straw here. Y'all know what I want? Okay, this is a nice wine glass right here. This is really nice. It holds, about a good 18 ounces, a little bit more than that. But I just want to say I was born C-section. I never came out of. Oh, you know what? Isn't that called platinum gay when you never touched vagina, meaning you were born through C-section and never had sex with a woman? So you're called platinum gay. I don't know. They have those terms. I can't keep up. Hey, Aunt Rock. I want the wine glasses that Olivia Pope had in Scandal, the ones with the extra long stems, but the flute itself was like short but more bulbous and so forth. Hey, Carolyn Alexander, thank you so much, my love, for your super chat. There's your virtual blowjob. I've been told I need to use more spit, so and all of that stuff. There you go. There's your virtual blowjob for your super chat. I thank you. Anyway, can I fit your whole bottle that you got over there blazing? Since you talk about fit the whole bottle. I don't know about the coats blazing, but I definitely need those wine glasses that she had. Yes, God. I ain't even see Giving You the Realty come in here. Where is he at? I ain't see him. Oh, there you go. Hey, Terrence. I ain't even see you come in here. Hey, Shauna. I done missed a whole lot of people that came in. You still watching what? Oh, the live from that child. Hey, Jazz A. Hey, China Black. Listen, y'all. Listen. Let me help y'all understand how you know lovely love is the GOAT. Okay. She is truly the GOAT. She is the greatest of all time. Okay. She is the greatest proverbial whipping boy and whipping girl of all time. Listen, last night out here on Al Gore's Good Internet. Good Internet. Hey, secret agent. Listen. Hey, Regina, what's good, boo? Listen. I'm just gonna put this link out here just in case, because Lovely Love might be in the bushes. She might want to stop through and talk to me. Oh God, you gotta love a laugh like that. Anyway, so here on Al Gore's internet, like down here in the city known as YouTube in Al Gore's internet world, and in the messy neighborhood and on the beef sector avenue, okay, down here on the YouTube streets. Hey, David W. Dear God. Hey, Discovered Des. We had a lot of stuff going on. You had the gentleman's panel, which still fails to live up to what it once was, even with special guests. Well, thank you, Blazin, for your membership, my love. Okay, Blazin, there you go. That's all you getting of your virtual blowjob, okay? I see you backstage. Give me a moment. Let me get my commentary out, and then I'll, bring people on after I finish what I have to say. Anyway, you have the gentleman's panel struggling to do what they do. You then have people who are paying members or others people's platforms being told to unsubscribe and stop their membership. You got all of that going on Al Gore's Good Internet last night. Okay. You had hundreds of reviews of How to Get Away with Murder, which was great last night. Child, you had all kinds of stuff. You had 1,000 or 15,000 people talking about Jamal Bryant sticking his dirty little peen in someone's daughter, son, daughter. And yet, with all that was going on last night on Al Gore's Good Internet, Lovely Love managed to steal the show. That woman is the greatest. She is the greatest of all time. Listen, let me tell you something. Oh, listen, y'all, listen. I went back today and I watched Mother's Live from last night. Listen, my sides are still hurting. If you have not seen the live, when you get off this live, you want to go see this because it was so fucking epic. Shouts out to Mother, Spiller Boy TV, and the epic live last night. Listen, let me help y'all understand something. Mother did not go live until about 1 something in the morning. I was not going to even click on the live because I knew I had to get up at like 7:30 this morning. Okay. Well, actually, I had to be somewhere at 7:30. So I had to get up before 7:30. Let me help you understand something. I just clicked on after A View is a View. And I thought the fuck shit and fuckery was over when A View is a View and Lovely Love had their back and forth, because that looked like a battle between a pile of shit and a pile of vomit. Who's gonna win? You got shit on one hand, you got vomit on one hand. Who's winning this battle? There's no winner here. We're all losers in that battle. But we watched that travesty. We watched that. They went back and forth, baby. They went back and forth. Oh, dear God. You said stop disrespecting goats. Patty Duke. Oh, yeah, Patty Duke. You had Fisika Iman over there getting asked by Armand Wiggins to unsubscribe from being a mess. Just a damn mess. But that was not the highlight of last night. Oh, no. The highlight of last night was certainly the greatness that was Lovely Love. We got to break this down. So after we proceeded to watch the battle between fecal matter and upchucked, partially digested food particles, one coming out of one end, one coming out of the other end. Jaden, I'm not reading your comments talking about Jussie Smollett is to go. I'm not doing this. I mean, because he does give you a Baba Black Sheep. Have you any wool? When he see, come on, Baba Black Sheep, have you any wool? Oh, dear God. Anyway, we'll get there, Lori. Lori, we're getting there. This is, you got to do with slow and steady wins the race here. Listen, y'all. listen. So after we watched this epic battle royale, circa celebrity death match between a pile of shit and a pile of vomit, then I felt impelled. I felt a moment of exigence. Look that word up, exigence. Let me type it in the chat. Exigence. I felt a moment of exigence. Y'all know the teacher in me has to always, be a man of words. I'm not doing this with you, Jaden. Jaden! I'm not doing this right now. Anyway, I felt compelled. Listen, y'all, listen. So I watched the gentleman's panel from the bushes, right? Needing, all kinds of caffeine, but I watched it. Um, so Lovely Love is on there still, and I come on and and hence the commencement of what was one of the greatest lives I have seen in a long time. I mean, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh dear God. Oh dear God. So we were introduced to titty nipples. Titty nipples. Titty nipples. Say it with me here, people. Titty nipples. Titty nipples. Hey, LaDonna Boo. Baby, she talked all about her good titty nipples. Listen. Then we were introduced to circles. Circles. Because she was going in circles. But first of all, she talked about her titty nipples and the need to wear padded bras. She also described to us how sometimes when she's cooking, these same said titty nipples get burned and with the grease that she cooks with, because she cooks naked. And yes, I'm giving you all that horrific mental image of Lovely Love naked cooking, because we all had to be confronted with that last night. So now, those of you who did not watch last night's live, now you can be bombarded in your brain with titty nipples, with a naked ass Lovely Love in her cross-contaminated ass kitchen cooking over there. I'm just saying. Titty nipples. Naked, dirty, stank, non-coochie cleaning ass Lovely Love. Just dripping of all kinds of discharge out of that abyss that she got going on down there. Oh dear God. Oh dear God. Oh yes. And her titty nipples are complete with ours. Oh yes, you heard it. Not areolas. Ours. Y'all, I can't. Y'all, I just can't. Oh, I just can't. Oh, oh, oh my God. Oh dear God. The mental pictures that are forced to flood our brains. Dear Lord. Titty nipples and ours. What are ours? I'm glad you asked. Areolas. How does the word areola transform into ours? When you're Lovely Love, then it happens. Ours. Now I had just envision. Now she spoke off both sides of her neck, as the old people would say. Because at one moment in the live, she said she had big titties. In the next moment of the live, she said she was a part of the itty bitty titty committee, where all she had was the titty nipples and ours. So I didn't know which one it was. I don't want to know. I don't want to envision either one, whether or not she working with mosquito bites or whether or not she's working with shoulder boulder mountain holders. I don't give a shit. And neither does the rest of the sighted world. None of us who are sighted and have the ability to see want any parts of what she got going on in her titties with her titty nipples and ours. Areolas. Oh dear God. Oh dear God. Oh dear God. Hey, Love in My Peace. You need to hit me up on Instagram. You already know Love in My Peace. Don't play with me. Stop playing with me. Hit me up on Instagram. We need to talk. Anyway, um, like I imagine when she's deep frying chicken, she's also deep frying areolas and deep frying these titty nipples because she says she's naked. I wonder what sort of concoction of brown, yellow, and green mixture has formulated at on the floor at the base of her stove, where she usually stands. What color must her floors be in that spot just at the base of her on the floor, just at the base of her stove? Because the cornucopia of fruity colors that must be there. Hey, T. Trisha, boo. Hey, boo. I'm just saying. I mean, the likeness of which you haven't seen since the Rainbow Bright or the Care Bears. So I'm just saying. Because that discharge that must be coming up out of that. So after we traveled down the merry little magical road of titty nipples and ours, we then learned of circles. Now, I had no idea. I thought when she was talking about circles, she was talking about counting the rings around her tub to, tell us how many times a year she's bathed. Okay. That's what I imagined. When she says circles, I imagine, well, she counted the 3 rings around her tub to equate to each time, she bathes per year. So every 3 rings, you add a year. And that's how you know how old she is. Count the number of rings on the tub. In the tub, I'm just saying. But that wasn't the circles she was talking about. Oh, dear God. Oh, dear God. I mean, oh, dear God. Apparently, Patty Duke. Patty Duke, I'm not doing this. See, that was me being flagged right there. And that's okay. They flagging y'all. They are flagging me, dear God, already. I ain't even made it halfway through my soliloquy. And they are already flagging me. Ugh. But I'm back. I am here. Titty nipples and circles. So apparently circles means that you were born on a year that ends in a 0. Now, I don't know why she said circles instead of zeros, but maybe, when you don't make it that far in your education, and circles are zeros for you and they are one and the same. And that's okay. That is okay. That's okay. Circles. So, because we all sat on a live, I looked up and really be at Abby and Mother and looked like, wait, circles? Then we learned that she has a corporate job. Arrgh! She don't work nowhere in America. Arrgh! She used to be a truck driver. Arrgh! She's someone who has gotten, disability checks because she was concussed in a brutal accident where she said she was in the middle, but actually she was in the front because she was number 2 and not number 4. But that's a whole nother story. Where were we going? Listen, because when Abby so beautifully sang, "How did we get here? Nobody's supposed to be here." I said we got here on the bus because everybody knows that joke. She said, "Oh no, not on the bus. I don't do buses. I do semi trucks." Now the English teacher in me took that and ran with it. Okay, I'm gonna tell you how the English teacher in me took that and ran with it. She told us about the semi trucks. She got here on the semi truck after she had already told us she was running the street corners and getting busted down from the age of 14. Because if that whore expects me to believe that she was running the streets and waited to the age of 17, but you was in the streets from 14 and ain't nobody bust you wide open, you ain't put no footprints on ceilings all those 3 years, girl, you're reaching. If your mama kicked you out your house, bitch, you have to stay somewhere. And if you stay somewhere, you was getting your ass bust open to stay wherever the fuck you stayed. Okay? Even to be homeless, to stay, listen, homeless people have territories too. And in order for you to stay on somebody's homeless territory with your little, cardboard box, you got to get busted down to get you a plot on that area. So I envision homeless little 14-year-old lovely love was getting bust down all across the streets of whatever ill-fitted city she lived in, dear God. Anyway, we had already learned that she had been getting bust down since 14. So when I said we got here on the bus and she said, no, I got here on the semi, that meant that, bitch, I need big, and bigger and big S because I don't have no walls and because fucking me is like throwing a hot dog down the hallway. And that's why I need a semi as opposed to a bus because the semi is much bigger. And my mind just went a totally different place because I ain't got good damn sense. Because I ain't got good damn sense. I do not have good damn sense. Baby, listen, let me help you understand something, Shauna. You couldn't have told me a view is a view did not work for Scripps Spelling Bee, okay? Hey, Lex Max, my love. Everybody, can y'all put a quick shondo in the chat to Lex Max? I need everybody to put a quick shondo in the chat. My members, can y'all put a shondo emoji? Everybody else put a hashtag shondo in the chat for Lex Max. Lex Max sent me 2 masks so that I could go out and be in public because I couldn't find a mask. And she gave me 2 masks. And she sent me 2 masks, and I'm so grateful to her for sending them to me. Can I get some shondos in the chat for her? Because Lex Max did that for me, and I am so eternally grateful for her for sending me my masks because I wore my mask when I went and got bust down earlier this week, and now I'm scared again because now they're saying that me getting bust down could cause me to get coronavirus, but I did use protection, so I'm not worried. But I did get bust down with my mask on. Judge your mammy, don't judge me. Anyway, Chef and Shay, you can talk to me now. Oh, you know me now, Chef and Shay. You know what, Chef and Shay, you so shady. I'm gonna talk to you offline, Chef and Shay. You be so shady, Chef and Shay. I saw you driving around the greater Atlanta area, and you know I'm still here. You don't care about me, Chef and Shay. You do not care. That's fine. That's fine. They could trace it in some man's penis, cause all the semen, cause all it did was land on my good back. So since coronavirus does not, get in you from your back, and I took a shower right afterwards. I'm not worried. Chef and Shay, we'll talk. We will talk because at first you said, "Oh, I'm social distancing," and that's why I haven't we ain't went nowhere yet. And now you're driving all around the greater Atlanta area, and we still uh hey, you know what? We'll talk. Do I have a small back? Of course. It's strong though, a small, strong back. Hey Fifi, my love. I need you to give some ladylike courses for the YouTube streets for some of these ladies and teach them how to be ladies. Because I learned from Lovely Love that she says she ain't douched her cooch in 30 years. So that means go all the way back to 1990. There are people watching me right now who is not even alive the last time Lovely Love douched her cooch. I'm just putting that out there. Y'all do that math. Mm-hmm. Go ahead. I'll give you a moment. Listen, that was 1990. We were still rocking the Eric B and Rakim back then, okay? She did say she had a strong dick. I was like, well, girl, you are part of the trans community, girl. Go, bitch. Go, big girl. What you gonna do? Listen, y'all. Listen, I promise y'all. I was getting there next. So along with the titty nipples, the circles, the corporate job. I don't work nowhere in America. I used to be a semi truck driver. I got in a big accident while I was a semi truck driver, and it caused me to be concussed, which is why I have the IQ score that is equal to my age. You know, all of that was going on. Listen, Fifi, you need to teach her about something. You need to. The problem is, I think she embarrassed herself more on last night's live than she ever could have, cooking that nasty ass, contaminated ass, coronavirus infected ass food she be cooking over there. Oh dear God. That woman said she had a corporate job and then proceeded to say, but I don't work nowhere in America. So what is it? Then she said right after that, but I work for the nonprofit organizations and I go in there and they be judging me when I go in there. You better be damn skippy. They be judging you because, bitch, you are homeless and, bitch, you don't have a job. And they look at you, look at all disheveled and unkempt walking up in these people establishment. Just imagine. Listen, y'all, I'm over here dying. Oh God. Just imagine. Y'all Lovely Love say she be going into people's establishment on behalf of nonprofit. Word to any nonprofit organization across the fruited plains, okay? From sea to shining sea. Lovely Love is not the one that you want to represent your organization. I imagine her rolling up in that bitch like Pigpen from goddamn Charlie Brown with a cloud of smoke and dirt following around her. Just a cloud of smoke, dirt discharge from her cooch. Oh, dear God, I just can't. Oh, Lord. Listen, y'all. Listen. Woo! Y'all got me over here dying. I am crying, laughing, God. Oh, let me wipe these tears, God. Oh, I'm over here crying, laughing. Oh, dear God. Oh, dear God. I need an oh, dear God emoji in the chat because that just gave me life. Just imagine the receptionist at your job. Child, you can curse all you want to, Brianna. We don't hear. Child, you know, ain't no corners in my, you know how people like, I'm gonna send you to the corner. Well, this is the corner that they send you to, okay? And we do whatever the fuck we do want to do over here. You know, Brianna, we don't fuck off. You know, anybody that wants to come on at this point, I'm free and I'm open to it. But listen, imagine being a receptionist at your job. You work in a high-rise corporate, office. You sitting there, and the likes of a lovely love rolls up in the front door. Just dragging a cloud of dirt, soot, discharge, and all of the other. Just look at all disheveled and unkempt, rolling up in there talking about, I'm here on behalf of blank nonprofit organization. I know you fucking lie. You don't believe that shit. You do not believe that shit. I know you the fuck lying. Listen, that woman said she ain't dushed in 30 years. She didn't know the difference between dush and enema. Somebody go, you know what? Since she'll know the difference, somebody had her some fleet and tell to stick that shit up her cooch. Let me know how that works out. I don't even have a cooch, but I envision that if you stick an enema up your cooch, that's not going to go quite well. Hey, Jay Wilson. Oh, God. Listen, I was on this line. Oh. Yes, Jaded, we are always here for a family dragon. Where's really me? Where's Abby? Where's Mama? Listen, y'all, listen. That woman then proceeded after she told us she ain't fleeted in 30 years. She told us she had a strong, big, strong penis. Jay Wilson, I owe you a virtual blowjob for your super chat. So here you go. Oh, I'm sorry. The people say I'll do it right. Okay, there's your virtual blowjob for your super chat. Okay. Anyway, I'm getting there, Brianna. I am getting there. Girl, Brianna, I am getting there. Hey, Lex Max, let me thank you for your
Hey, LC. You're welcome, boo. I sent you a message. The one that I sent you came in, so if you need two of those, let me know. But y'all, that was an epic live. First, it started with Min Pan. Min Pan said, bitch, spell. Oh my God. I thought we were at a spelling bee. I mean, listen, that live was epic. I'm gonna watch that shit again. It was so funny.
Hey,
then Food Junkie jumped on her and El Teddy Mortal Kombat her. I mean, it was epic. And really, B, grabbing that popcorn did not help.
Nope.
It did not help. But I'm not gonna stay on El Teddy. I'm gonna give you some gas and I may hop back on, okay?
Okay. Now listen, That woman then proceeded to say, I don't know how old my child is. I said, what the fuck? But you definitely remember that you were 14 when you first ran the streets and got bust down. But you can't
Hell yeah.
remember how old your oldest child is. What in the fuck? But you remember vividly that you ain't dushed in 30 years. You remember that you ain't cleaned your cooch in 30 years. But you don't remember how old your oldest child is. All of the mothers, I know Mother's Day is in 2 years. I am certain that every mother in this room remembers how old their oldest child is. I was like, what in everything that is holy am I watching here? Oh dear God.
I wonder what she drinks. You think she drink wine or liquor?
That woman drinks that discharge that comes out of her, and ain't no coming back
Oh
from
wow.
that.
What I was going to do, I was going to drop $1 Cash App in the chat so we can get her some Summer's Eve. So I'll start off with $1, and if anybody else wants to follow suit, feel free to do so.
Come on, Summer's Eve and
Summer's
Massagill.
Eve. Brings
Go
back freshness every time.
of all time. That's what it
Yes,
stands for. Because she is the greatest of all time in terms of
yes.
whipping boys and whipping girls. That woman sat there and was
And
totally
took it.
oblivious that she was getting drugged by her
She took it.
toenails. And we
I'll
were
give her that.
calm, and she thought she was really cussing us
She
out.
thought she was really winning, yo.
She thought she was getting it, bitch. She didn't know people was in the background saying they getting you, sister, bitch. They getting
Okay.
you, sister, bitch.
Get her, Jade. Get her.
Orange shirt. Shut
Hold on. I'm gonna come back on the live. Give me 1 second.
Okay, listen, I had so much because she thought she was really cussing me out, and I sat there just as calm and let her read herself. I was like, girl, girl. Oh God. Listen, her cooking naked just explains the cross contamination going in her. Oh, did you all also hear that she said she was illiterate on that live? Now I heard that whore say she was illiterate, which explains why she can't cook because she cannot read a cookbook. That whore said she was illiterate, and then she tried to backpedal and pussy pop and say she said, "Oh no, bitch! Oh no, whore! You said you was illiterate. We knew." But we had already deduced that you can't read, hence why you can't cook, because you can't read a cookbook. You can't tell the difference between ounces and milliliters or none of the such other. Child. So then she tried to tell us this story about her being in this 8 semi-truck accident, dear God, oh Lord. Now she kept saying, but I was in the middle. But then she said she was truck number 2. So I was like, if you're number 2, that's not really in the middle. That's really toward the front, is it? Or maybe my math is wrong. But if it's 8 involved in this whole, now if it was 3, perhaps you could be in the middle. Even 4, I might give you the middle if it was 4. I might stretch it a little and give you middle if it was 5. But bitch, 8, 2 is not in the middle, whore. But what can we expect? This is the same woman who clearly inhaled, whose mother clearly inhaled gasoline fuels. And you know, when she was born, they ain't have unleaded gas. They still had leaded gas. Baby, back in those days, they ain't have unleaded, baby. You had that leaded gas. It was real potent. Okay, baby. They had them gas tanks that didn't stop on its own. You had to squeeze it real soft to stop when you want. Squeeze it real fast and real soft to get the gas pump to stop with, you know, where you wanted it to. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Any young men of a certain age that went and pumped gas for a chunk of change knows what I'm talking about. Having to stop that leaded gas tank, you know, where it's supposed to stop. So, Jaded, so you just gonna give us phallus all in between your legs, right? That's what you're doing now. That's fine. Oh, we are here for all of it.
You can't see nothing. It's jeans.
Oh yes, we can. Oh, you see it. Oh, y'all see what I see.
Oh, Lord.
Do you see what I see? Anyway, shout out to Nerdy Baby.
So you talking about that?
Anyway,
all right, we're supposed to be talking about top of titties. What's going on?
So this woman proceeded to try and tell us the story of this accident. Now, I have to understand that she had to be concussed. She had to be involved in this accident, and there had to be some blunt force trauma to the brain. I mean, there was some concussion protocols that went forth with this woman, because I mean,
but do you think she's aware, Teddy? Do you think she's self-aware?
She's not. Baby, that woman left that live thinking she had won the world, and she probably still does. Right? It's so funny. And she really believes that people are laughing with her. She's being laughed at.
I just didn't know you could get drunk off of amaretto, but I guess you can. Let me go pour me a shot, y'all. I got more shade where that's from.
Listen. That woman came on that live last night. Then she tried to come for Food Junkie, and Food Junkie proceeded to drag her ass. Just drug her ass. Then, no. Oh, I totally forgot to mention the fact that she told us that she was both a top and a bottom. Not verse. Oh, no. Because she would dare not claim to be verse. She's both top and bottom, because being verse certainly would never mean being both top and bottom. Mind you, this is the same woman who quoted to us that she had a cooch, she had titties, and she hadn't cleaned that cooch in 30 years at least. But she also had a big, strong dick.
Ooh.
So she would fall into the realm of hermaphrodite. Lovely love, let me help you make some money, dear one. There's a whole niche for hermaphrodites. You could get on OnlyFans and make a killing with both your stinking discharge having ass cooch and your big strong dick. You be a top and bottom. Girl, you can make a whole lot of money on OnlyFans or just for fans.
I'll help her set her page up.
Baby, you can even go on Pornhub. Listen, you get real big, because the real big people go on Pornhub, and Pornhub is willing to pay you big bucks if you get them a coin.
I don't know. I think that Pornhub is a good bag. I haven't tried that, but we should. Well, first we got to get to Summer's Eve first. Before we get to that, before we do OnlyFans and just for fans.
Some people are into discharges and dirty cooch and schmegma around your labia.
We got to address the pH balance, bro. The pH balance is off.
Some people are into schmegma around the labia, okay? Because it's not just smegma for her. You got to add an H to it, because as dirty as that whore is, having not cleaned her cooch in 30 years, it ain't smegma, it's schmegma, okay? So she got all kinds of shit growing in between that the labia she got over there. So she got a big hard dick and a dirty ass cooch. Baby, you can make a lot of money with that. You can make videos of you fucking yourself, because if you expect us to believe that there's a man living in your house with you that willingly married you and is willingly fucking you, girl, you're reaching. You are reaching, lovely love. Girl, you are reaching. Okay? I'm sure there is a forest of mushrooms growing in one part of her labia, okay?
All she wanted to do was the truffle shuffle, Teddy. Come on, bro. Don't shame her.
Child.
The truffle shuffle, honey. Do the truffle shuffle.
Where's my girl? I ask April. You are welcome to come on. Where's Brianna? Brianna, you are welcome to come on because I know you loves you some lovely love. That's why she named herself Lovely Love because we love her. I remember that episode of The Simpsons when they changed the Itchy and Scrappy Show theme song. When they were all night, they say, we love to live. We love it. We love to share. Love. Share. That is what the fuck Lovely Love is. She is the fucking antithesis of everything that is life is supposed to be about. That is what the fuck she is. Jaded, you not hopping on? Oh, so Jaded, you just gonna sit in the back and just hide, Jaded. You not gonna hop on.
No, I'm here. I'm here.
Oh, not Jaded. I didn't mean Jaded. I meant Blazing. I said I was looking at Jaded and meant Blazing. So you just gonna stay in the background. You just gonna be and singing in the background and not add to this because you see it for Lovely Love like that. You want to go over there and dip your spoon in that sugar bowl over there. Stick your dick and let it swim up in that sea of schmegma and mushrooms over there. That's what you trying to do over there, Blazing? I just want to know. Oh, you back at work.
You're Southern, right, El Teddy?
I am.
Southern. Don't they do cotillion down in the South?
They do.
She needs cotillion.
Oh, sure. Ain't that much teaching in the world.
I tried to help. Awesome cotillion.
Listen,
a little lady like
Rogers, I don't have a cooch. I've never professed to have a cooch. But I figure that when you've been getting bust down since the age of 14, you might want to shove some up in that thing to try and clean it out every now and again. You know, mother say, just clean it up. She needs to do that with the cooch. She needs to get a broom and be just clean it up. Y'all have seen how she do her kitchen. Now, if her kitchen is my grandma used to say this. My grandma say, bitch, if your kitchen is dirty as fuck, your cooch is dirty as fuck. So damn it, y'all see how that woman clean. The bitch cooch is just as dirty as a dirty ass kitchen. Now don't try to clean it up for her now. Try to tell me all about, oh, you don't have a cooter, so you don't know what it takes to clean the cooter. You don't need to do it. Well, that bitch don't know what it takes to clean the kitchen, so I envision she don't know what it takes to clean the cooch. Because my grandma taught me that. I'm just saying. And my grandma ain't never wrong. Just saying.
I'm found my pearls, child. I done dropped them again. You don't look fan.
Tell me. Trying to comfort me. You're in the wrong line. Listen, Taylor Rogers. Since you knew so much, I invite you. You have the link, Taylor Rogers, to come on and tell me all about what it takes to clean said cooch, since you are now an OBGYN.
No, I still don't see
way more about it than anybody in the world. Dear God.
I clutched the pearls and then the pearls just left. I don't know where they are. Woo! Oh Lord.
I'm just saying.
Bad, El Teddy. Bad.
My grandma said, if your kitchen dirty and a bitch can't cook, right, then her coochie dirty and you gonna get something. I'm just saying. Now, if your grandma didn't say that, then you need to go look at your grandma. You need a better grandma.
No, my grandma said a lot of the same. She said some stuff. Well, she said some stuff about how ladies should keep themselves. Mm-hmm. She was always harder on the girls than the boys. I know.
Yeah, you know, grandmas didn't fuck off with the women. She play around. She don't clean her kitchen. Don't go in her house. Right. Don't lay with her. Because you're going to come around here with something. You're going to get VD. You know, back in the day, it was VD. You know, you was real dirty. If your ass had VD, You know, it's different. Saying you have an STD or an STI, it's a little different than saying, bitch, you got VD.
Yeah.
Bitch, you just dirty.
And don't go being fast all weekend and come back in and ain't got no money. Then
Okay.
that's your fault you broke. But then, I don't have that, so I can't speak on that. But a dry purse and a wet blank don't mix. And that's what my
Taylor Rogers, you over here talking about infections like you know firsthand about infections. Let Taylor, please go see somebody's gynecologist about your infections over there, boo. I don't have the answers. I don't deal with the cooch. I don't, like you said, I don't have one. Whatever infections, discharges, whatever you got going on, they have doctors, many of which are males and have a great bit of wisdom and knowledge about the cooch and don't have one. They can help you out with that. Because you are real bent out of shape over there, Taylor. Taylor, I want you to work on Taylor. Your mama naming you Taylor, Taylor, and not Taylor. Taylor. Your mama said no. You will not be Taylor. You'll be Taylor. Taylor. You need to focus more on the pronunciation and the spelling of your name than you do about what I got going on with the cooter, okay? Because I'll have no dealings with the cooter. But you got to deal every day with that name that you got to put on somebody's resume, dear God, and sprawl that in front of somebody.
Ooh. Well, all right.
Okay. Listen, Taylor is just like Lovely Love. I envision her cooking naked like Lovely Love and have titty nipples dipped in her mashed potatoes. I'm sorry, lemon pepper-less mashed potatoes like Lovely Love and some other people across the YouTube streets.
I got it. Remember the Players Club, Teddy?
Mm-hmm.
Remember the what was her name? Who was it that was the overage stripper that was heavy set? And when she went on stage, everybody left. And he left her on stage by herself, and the big dude went up there and gave her the money. Was it the one that looked like Wesley Snipes in drag? What's her name? Oh Lord have mercy. Yeah. Remember? Motherfuckers ain't shit, remember?
Y'all ain't right.
Okay, well, I guess maybe I remember the movie. Maybe it was a director's cut.
No, it was on the movie. That movie was so long ago. Lisa Ray makes my nuts itch every time she speaks and or acts.
Really?
So I don't like watching Lisa Ray act at all.
I liked her in that movie because her body was her work. She had good work done. I liked looking at her body,
but I ain't like hearing her talk.
I didn't like her in All of Us. I didn't like that show.
Oh, you said Adele Givens?
Adele Givens, my bad. That's who it was.
Give me a second. Let me freshen up my drink because I'm not giving Peen watch time like you are today, Jaded.
Y'all are going to stop coming for me. I am fully clothed and I am decent.
I'm fully clothed too, but I don't want people watching my crotch either.
I'm going to let you slide, sir.
I want people to leave me on my 3.5 inches alone.
Mm-hmm. And you out here blowing Irish kisses. Okay, I got you, sis. Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, this is a good drink though.
What are you drinking? Bombay and what?
You know I'm drinking Bombay Sapphire. So I got the strawberry. It's a base of Bombay Sapphire with the strawberry margarita mix, which is like 14% alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have some. If you buy if you go to Publix and buy the ice sparkling water, I have the peach nectarine. Our sparkling water made by ice. So
it's like a little spritzer.
Yeah, it's real strong too. It's real strong.
That's okay. See, when you come to the VIP, I be having my little raspberry wine spritzers down to my VIP in the skybox when I go live. So I know all about the spritzers. They're nice, refreshing. They cleanse the palate.
Listen,
That's what's up.
I'm trying to. Can y'all get Lovely Love somebody to teach Lovely Love how to clean anything, pallets, cooch, anything? Clean your kitchen, clean your palate, clean your life, baby. You can make whatever comments you want to make, Taylor, but please be prepared for me to make comments too. Why you people just make comments and I can't make no comments either? And watch this, Taylor. I will cease from making comments to you, but I'm sure my subscribers and members, they'll have comments for you of their own. I will stop commenting you and they'll have comments of their own to make as well. But why do you think that you have ownership of being the only one that can make comments and nobody else can make comments?
And this is your platform. I'm just saying. You know.
Did you even watch the live last night, Taylor? Because you got so much to say about Lovely Love. You better be subscribed to her. That better be your good Judy.
And I didn't see Taylor in the chat, and I was there.
Taylor over here windmilling for Lovely Love, honey. Like that's
windmilling, which I get.
Yeah.
Allegiances, I get allegiance. I get it. I get it. I ain't even mad at it. I ain't mad.
Wait a minute.
But windmills typically produce air, so on that. Let me go get a drink.
Wow, you over there windmilling. Some of us are giving 2 to the head, 3 to the body. In addition to Lovely Love and her level brand of fuckery that we got, I've been a sub for a very long time, and yes, I watched the live. I am a member of James. Well, that's good. Have you been a sub over here for a very long time? Obviously not. I'm also a member of Mother's channel, but the difference between you and I, dear one, I can reach out and talk to Mother off of YouTube. I'm real treasure, sweetheart. Hello? 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 Is it me you're looking for? Girl, don't do me as I'll be forced to do you harder. You're not going to win this fight. Tell them, I don't have any reason to come for you because I don't know you from a can of paint. But you keep trying to fight with me, and I don't have a reason to fight, Taylor. I'm not trying to fight you, girl. I'm not trying to fight with you. But what am I eating, y'all? I'm glad you asked. I made me some good guacamole. Now, let me help y'all understand something before we get to the BBK. Because the BBK was brought up too. You knew we got to talk about the BBK and her level brand of fuckery.
Where did she go? I haven't seen her.
That bitch is still rolling down the street because they put Crisco on that bitch's wheels on her wheelchair and broke the brakes off of it. And so they pushed that bitch down the hill. And that bitch still rolling and can't stop screaming for somebody to help her. Help!
You know what?
Baby, when Firecrotch over there and Tracy D and Demi broke that woman's brakes on her wheelchair and put Crisco on the wheels over there. They put that good Crisco on the wheels over there, baby, and they pushed that whore down the hill. When she got fired, they say, "You fired." Wham! And pushed that whore down the hill. Baby, she still ain't stopped, but she's still trying to stop her. That's why you ain't seen her. She's still trying to find a way to stop her. She going about 60 miles an hour. She going about 60 miles per hour down that good hill, rolling with the Crisco. Child. Taylor.
I was about to say, lose our good friend in the chat.
But Taylor, you have to admit the way you kind of came, the way your comment came out, you was trying to come for me. Now we all over here having a good Kiki and Kaka. Shouts out to Jada Nerd with Kiki and Kaka. We all having a good roast and gag. And you came out in your feelings trying to give us all of the physiology of the female vagina. Girl, I teach anatomy and physiology to college students. If you really want to go there, I can tell you more about your cooch than you can if you really want to go there. Okay. Now, if you want to travel down this road, I have several degrees. Okay. Several. I teach college anatomy and physiology 1, anatomy and physiology 2. I teach a class called qualitative analysis of human movement. I teach a class called motor behavior. Boo boo. There is nothing about the human body you can tell me that I don't already know. But I ain't even on that tip. I am simply here doing a simple YouTube video, roast and gag, and you got all verklempt and in your spirit about a woman doesn't need to dish like that. Girl. We ain't even that deep into it. Girl, just Kiki and Kaka with us and going on, girl. You taking this way too serious, girl.
The tag team on what El Teddy says, I was a licensed massage therapist nationally, and I was licensed in DC and nationally certified, and had to do anatomy and physiology, kinesiology, and know the endocrine system. So, yeah.
Sweetheart, I got 6 degrees. One of those degrees being a doctorate.
Still have my degree
in the sciences. This is not what you want. All right.
She said she hadn't dushed in 30 years. There's a difference. Do with that what you will.
Okay, LaDonna, here's my recipe for guacamole. I'm gonna show you. This is my secret recipe.
Ew, you like guacamole, Teddy? Ew.
No, I'm gonna say no. My guacamole is not regular guacamole. It's basically pico de gallo, a side of avocado. So here's
green vegetables and green
fruit. You first take some cucumber, right? We're about to get to BBK in just a moment. Y'all stick around for me now. We're about to get to BBK in a moment. You take some cucumber. You got to dice up the cucumber, okay? You dice up your cucumber real fine, real fine. You dice up your cucumber real fine. After that, you take your onion. You dice up your onion real fine. Tomato, you dice up your tomato real fine. Your bell pepper, green bell pepper. You dice up your green bell pepper real fine. Why green bell pepper? Because you need color. You already got the red of the tomatoes, the white of the onion. So you need the green of the green bell peppers to add color. Just color. Because you could do yellow, orange, or red, but you need the green to set it off. After that, so you got your cucumber, your onion, your tomato, your bell pepper. After you get all of that mixed in, you get some cilantro. You got to have your cilantro. You got to have fresh cilantro. Go buy cilantro. This shit costs less than $1 at the grocery store, fresh. You chop that up real fine. You're going to spend a lot of time chopping it up real fine. You don't got to get red onions. White onions is fine, or Vidalia onions to add a little sweetness to it, okay? Sweet Vidalia onions will add a little sweetness to it, okay? So, you chop your cilantro up real fine, okay? Sprinkle your cilantro. You put your cilantro in there. Hey, loving my piece. Loving my piece, you is already a member. I guess you upgraded, so here you go, my love. Anyway, there's your virtual blowjob. So then after that, you go and you after the cilantro, you take your avocado, you dice up your avocado, and what you want is ripe avocado. Don't have the avocado that's too firm. You want the avocado that when you feel it from the outside, is soft to the touch. So you want the avocado that's already, real ripe. You take the avocado, you cut it in half, you dice it up, you put it in there after the cilantro, right? After that, it don't take a lot of seasoning after that. You take some garlic salt, not garlic powder. And it could be the generic store brand. Sometimes the store brand garlic salt is better than the name brand garlic salt. So I would recommend the store brand garlic salt, okay? Take the store brand garlic salt. You sprinkle that in there. You want to finely cut up some jalapeno, or if you from the Caribbean, like my family is, you get you some Scotch bonnet, okay? Now, if your family from the Caribbean, from the Caribbean, you know what Scotch bonnet is. You cut up you some Scotch bonnet to give it a little kick to it. If you don't know what Scotch bonnet is, just get you some jalapenos to give it a little kick, okay? Not a whole lot, just a little bit, just for the kick. And after that, you mix it together. You mix it together. You mix. After you mix, let all of the spices and the ingredients mix real nice and good. You don't put a lot of Scotch bonnet, Yvette, just a little bit, just for a little kick. Because people can't take a whole lot of Scotch bonnet. Hell, you get a good enough Scotch bonnet, when you hold it in your hand, it'll burn your hand. Okay? Scotch bonnet is a pepper. So after that, you take some lime. After you done mixed it real well, mix. You take a lime, you cut the lime in 4, and you squeeze that the quarters of the lime into it. And that, my friends, will give you a good guacamole.
That was a lot.
It's really not. It sounds like a lot, but it's not. It's really pico de gallo, because you can't really taste, by that point, you can't really even taste the avocado.
It tastes like everything is like mixed together. You get what I'm saying? But I've never had guacamole because I don't like avocados.
But you can't even taste the avocado, because I don't like avocado like that either.
Really?
I'm not an avocado fan.
I keep telling me try it, but I'm like, nah, bro, I can't fuck with that.
I can fuck with avocado because I eat sushi.
Ooh. Yeah.
So if you like sushi, you gotta have eaten avocado at some point.
I had it. I've never been to a Benihana.
So that is the recipe. Go ahead and make it yourself. If you want more flavor, you can add a little bit of pure salt and pure pepper to give it a more flavor, but that's it. Don't add nothing else, and it's good just like that.
You should make a video, Teddy,
of me making the guacamole.
Yeah,
I might. I'll think about it.
You could do it your way. Have a little conversation, and it helps some people make it. You know what I'm saying?
It won't be like Lovely Love, honey.
Try to eat it. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Speaking of which,
let's get back to the BBK.
Let's get back to the BBK. Don't say I ain't never give y'all nothing. That is my secret guacamole recipe. Because everybody who eats my guacamole, they say I don't like guacamole, but I like yours, El Teddy. They don't call me El Teddy. But anyway, they say I like yours because yours is different. Yours tastes good. I can eat this. It don't taste like avocados. Because most places, when you go somewhere, it's just avocado with a little bit of something else. Mine is everything else with a little bit of avocado.
Got you. I might do it. If you do it that way, I might could do it. Because I like fresh, vegetables and fruit and herbs and all of that. Yeah.
That's why I like it. And I learned it from my friend who was born in Mexico. And she says the guacamole they make here is not like the guacamole they make in Mexico. She said the guacamole in Mexico is basically pico de gallo with avocado in it. And she's the one who showed me how to do it. But like I said, for your pepper and for your kick or your spice, you can add You have the option of either jalapeno peppers, or if you from the Caribbean like I am, you'll do Scotch bonnet.
I had
Now,
never. Yeah.
you never heard of Scotch bonnet? You can look it up. Scotch bonnet is, it looks like habanero peppers.
Mm-hmm.
Scotch bonnet looks like habanero peppers, but it's different. It's Scotch bonnet, but they look almost the same.
So would you recommend that I go to the market? Because there's a world market, and they have Caribbean food, Ethiopian, like they have the stuff for the world, the spices and
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So go to one.
Ask them if they got Scotch bonnet, and they'll say, "Oh,
Okay, got you. Because Miss Barbara, she's from the islands, from Jamaica.
mhm.
I used to work with her, and she would always like heat her food up, and when she would heat it up, the smell would waft through the whole store, and it just smelled like the islands. I don't know what she did.
Happy child." I'm gonna give you the recipe again. You gonna take what you want is you want equal amounts of everything. Okay, so I can't tell you a whole onion because onions don't all come in the same size. Okay, I can't tell you a whole tomato because tomatoes don't all come in the same size. But you want equal amounts of everything. If anything, you want lesser of. Some people do lesser of the bell pepper. But onion and the tomato and cucumber, the cucumber, the onion and the tomato, you want equal amounts of. However much cucumber you have, you want the same amount of onion, you want the same amount of tomato. The bell pepper, I put the same amount of bell pepper. Some people put a little less bell pepper than they do of the other three. After that, I don't use the big giant avocados. I'll use a small avocado, and I'll dice up a small avocado, and but it's ripe, and I will dice that small avocado real fine. So when I start to mix it, if you dice a ripe small avocado to the right point, when you mix it and mix it, it start to mush and form this mush to the point where it becomes the thing that coats everything and keeps it together. And then the Scotch bonnet, you only want a little bit of the Scotch bonnet. If you use true Scotch bonnet, you want a little bit of the Scotch bonnet because Scotch bonnet is real spicy. It's real spicy. Or you can have jalapeno. Now, if you use jalapeno, you can use a whole jalapeno. Okay? So you could use a whole jalapeno if you use jalapeno. Some people use two jalapenos because they like it more spicy. They like their pico de gallo. They like spicy stuff. If you like spicy stuff, now with the Scotch bonnet, I would say use a half of one and gauge from there. If you like your stuff real spicy, you can always add more Scotch bonnet or say, nah, this is good enough right here to give it a little kick. If you don't like kick at all, you don't have to use jalapeno or Scotch bonnet. You can leave that out and just add salt and pepper along with the garlic salt. If you're somebody who likes yours just mild with no spice at all, just putting that out there. And then you got to have the lime. At the end, you put the lime, one good, juicy, nice, big lime. If you get a lime and you find sometimes you cut up a lime and it's not as juicy as you want it to be, you might need a lime and a half. If the lime is not as juicy as you want it to be. And you mix that up. Now, when you mix it up, if it don't sound like you having sex, it ain't mixed up right. It should sound like you having sex.
Sound, that macaroni sound.
Mm-hmm.
You got and you got the spoon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It should sound like sex.
Yeah.
All my family is Bahamian. On my mom and dad's side. 3 of my 4 grandparents were born in Bahamas. 3 of the 4 of my grandparents were born in Bahamas. So
that's what's up. I'm not going to tell you my genealogy, Ted. You'll laugh.
Now, if y'all want, I could do a whole thing about making conch salad and conch fritter batter. Because I'm not going to do it now, of course. Because my family is from Bahamas. And if you like conch fritters, I'm from Miami and my family is Bahamian, so I know all about making conch fritters, making conch salad, making scorched conch or dressed conch, as we call it in Miami, and anything dealing with conch stew, conch, fried conch. And conch is an aphrodisiac. When you go to Bahamas and they make conch salad for you, what they'll do is conch by itself is an aphrodisiac because it actually makes both males and females. It heightens your libido. It makes you more erect. It makes you horny. But there's a part of the conch where there's a worm in it, and it's called the conch pistil, and it's a clear worm. And when they cut open the conch to make you conch salad or conch fritters or whatever they're going to make, they will ask you, "Do you want the piston, the conch piston?" And if a man eats the conch piston, it's very likely he's going to be horny and erect for like the next 2 days. Very likely. Even to the point where if you eat like a good conch salad or scorched conch, raw conch in it, because of the influence of the conch piston, it immediately people will eat a good conch salad or
Oh, it must be my StreamYard. I think my StreamYard froze. It's cool.
it's not yours, it's mine. It's not yours, it was mine.
Damn StreamYard. He was telling some good shit too.
But yeah, what I was saying was conch is a natural aphrodisiac. So a lot of men will eat conch salad or scorched conch, which is raw conch, before they go home to their wives, and they'll be up all night. Mm-hmm. So Chantel, you know about Scotch bonnet. Listen, you go look up Scotch bonnet. Scotch bonnet is a pepper. It's really spicy now. Scotch bonnet ain't nothing to be played with now. You put too much Scotch bonnet, baby, it's gonna be hot going in and hot coming out. But you need a little kick. People whose family are from the Caribbean, they know all about Scotch bonnet, and they'll tell you, nah, I need some Scotch bonnet. And friend, it's conch is spelled Conch, like so, Conch. That is conch. Like the conch shell that people say they put the ear up to the conch shell and they hear the ocean. There's an actual animal that lives in there and you eat it, and that's what I'm talking about. It's really good. Matter of fact, I ordered some conch that they're gonna ship here, and I'm gonna make some conch salad and some scorched conch for my friends next week. So yeah. Jerk chicken. Now, um, little baby, jerk chicken is a Jamaican dish. Now, believe it or not, Jamaicans eat more goat, beef, pork, and stuff like that than Bahamians because in Bahamas is mainly island. Even though Jamaica is an island, it's just one island. Bahama is like more than 300 islands. So most islands are very small, and so what that means is most of the diet of Bahamians comes from the water. So they deal with more fish, like a lot of snapper, a lot of grouper, mullet, a lot of fish, shrimp, crab, conch, seafood is anything out of the water is what Bahamians deal with. Jamaicans deal with a lot of land animals because they most of them live inward in Jamaica. So you get the goat with the curry goat. You get a lot of beef. You'll get a lot of jerk chicken because they have a lot of chickens and stuff like that. Still spicy, when you from the island, you need a kick, you need a spice. Just like island men got big dicks that will kick you in your back and blow your back out. The food that the women make are the same way. They're gonna make food that's real spicy and it's gonna blow your whole sinuses out as well. So that's just a bit of information about um the Caribbean, Jamaicans and Bahamians. I'll say that. Where's it shipping from? I told now when you order conch, you can get it either from Bahamas or Turks, and a lot of conch comes from Turks and Caicos. Most of the conch that you see comes from Turks and Caicos. Now, Turks and Caicos actually was a part of the Bahamas for a very long time, and then they, you know, um, gained their independence and they became their own nation, the Turks and Caicos. But they used to be a part of the Bahamas, and so they a lot of conch come because they raise a lot of conch there in the Turks and Caicos, and a lot of conch is shipped from there. Bahamas also has a lot of conch as well.
Kind of took over, Teddy. Damn.
I'm about to get off in a second anyway because I know I'm supposed to be live with Really B.
Everybody go to really.
Yeah, we about to go. We about to have a whole family day. Friday is family trade show and family takeover because Really is supposed to have a live where we're supposed to talk about The Wire.
But I want to say you should do that because I would learn how to cook from that. You should do that.
I might do it when I do the conch salad. I don't know if I'm ready to give out my conch fritter.
No, you don't have to.
My recipe for the conch fritters yet because that is a family recipe, and I don't know if the rest of my family will be okay with me giving out the family secrets.
But you can do the salad, bro.
I could do the conch salad, scorched conch, as well as the guacamole if y'all just wanted me to do that.
Yes, and also you got to wear an apron, nothing else, just the apron.
No, we're not doing that. Because my kitchen is sanitary, okay? This is not the Lovely Love show. We are sanitary in my kitchen, okay?
You're just going to be wearing the apron.
Everything is clean, okay? Everything is clean.
Yeah, so clean you can eat off of it.
Okay? My counters are clean. My sink is clean. My couch is clean. All of that is clean.
That's why you can wear the apron and nothing else.
Right. Well, I know a lot. I have a lot of friends from Trinidad and Tobago, Nappy Child. So.
And thank you for letting me be on your live, Teddy. Thank you. I didn't change it.
I'll let anybody on my live. I don't care. I put it out there. Ain't no problem.
Okay.
Well, I don't want to say I let anybody on as if you're not nobody and that makes you nobody. I don't let anybody.
I caught the shade.
No, there was no shade there. You always have access to my live. You don't have to ask.
I be asleep. I be like, where the fuck Jaded at? I be knocked the fuck out. I be right there. The phone be right next to my hand. I be asleep. It be right there.
What I am going to do a bit later is I'm going to have a gentleman caller over, and I'm going to risk getting COVID-19.
I'm not.
You gonna go on your live tomorrow. And you gonna talk about me. And that's fine.
I'm not. I want to do something so bad. Like I want to. Oh, you just don't know. They don't know. I can't see the chat. Y'all don't know. I want to do something so fucking bad, but. And this is the thing. The moment I decide I want to do some hop on pop, we get corona. So I don't know how to take that. But I don't. Oh man, it's really hard not to do anything. That's all I'm gonna say.
I've done it 3 times in the last week. Judge your mom, don't judge me.
Yo, my inbox is full. Yo, they're like, bruh, what's good? And I'm like, who I would want somebody to just be bouncing up on me in the morning. I can't do it because I don't want to die. So I don't know.
Well, my problem is this. If I had stayed not getting any, I would have been good.
Okay.
The moment that my body got the smallest taste of some sex, let's do it.
Yeah.
Kind of like when you're on a fast with eating. If you're on a fast, as long as you stay on that fast, when you get deep into the fast, you be like, okay, ain't no problem. I can keep doing this.
I feel you.
But then when you get that smallest taste of food,
that nibble,
your body be like, don't play with me. Give me more. I need it more and more.
Yes.
That's where I'm at now. So since last week Friday,
we get to really big and she yelling at us. We gotta hurry up.
Since last week Friday, I've had sex 3 times. Judge your mama, don't judge me.
I'm going to say that I've had the opportunity to have sex multiple times, but I keep saying after Corona. I'll stick around because once Corona is gone, y'all not gonna see me for a week because I'm gonna be getting it in. So yeah. I'm about to say goodbye to everybody because I don't want really being.
Yeah, I'm about to say bye to everybody because Willie B is cussing us out right now.
Sorry, y'all. Big Sisters is yelling at me. I'm sorry.
I have fun. I love y'all. Y'all know I love on y'all. Y'all can start going over to Really B's channel. Put a quick shout out in the chat.
And we'll see y'all there.
We'll be over there at Big Sisters channel. Let me put a shout out in my own chat.
Okay.
Right.
Come on, brand awareness.
But y'all go ahead and meet us over there. I'm about to go over there. We'll be doing the do. Until next time, silly Saturday in the morning tomorrow.
Thank you.
Next time. Thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely. I'm gonna try to press the button.
Okay. The damn button.
I'm gonna try to press the damn button.
Who all over?